We've taken casino visits and lost our ass and come back. We've done this show. We've talked to experts.
Yeah.
People that know it inside and out. Big old brains. And we've gone to dinners and we've gone to casinos, lost our ass, got a patio. Talk about the good old days.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're in them.
We're in them right now.
We're in them.
And do a show, talk to more experts.
Yep.
Waffle. We've been flip-flopping, all of us. I think if everybody's been telling the truth,
Yes.
none of us have had any conviction on who's going to win this Super Bowl, which is exactly how it's supposed to be, I think. The AFC's best taking on the NFC's best, and nobody has a fucking clue. That's great news.
Yeah.
There's been people on TV that have made picks in back-to-back days, and they picked both teams.
Yep. Can't blame them.
Hey, who's going to win? Eagles. They're going to bully you. Then they have to go and lay down at night.
Uh-huh.
And they have to read through their mentions. And they have to see everybody say, oh, okay, so Patrick Mahomes isn't even playing in this game. And you wake up, you're like, Patrick Mahomes is playing. Chiefs are going to win. That's what they do. You pick the Chiefs the next day. Everybody's like that. Basically a pick 'em on ESPN bet. Minus 110 for both parties on the money line. That being said, let's make our picks. It will be a pick 'em. The 1 point does not matter to wrap this thing up. We'll start with you, AQ Shipley, host of In the Trenches. Handed out a Trenchy Award to the Philadelphia Eagles offensive line for being the best offensive line in the game. AQ Shipley, who do you pick? How do you pick?
Well, see, there's been no waffling here. I have been fully convicted. I have unwavered on the Philadelphia Eagles offensive line. I've wavered a little bit on one guy, but I've never wavered on the Philadelphia Eagles offensive line. And because of that, they're going to win. They're going to win. And I think they're going to win exactly the way that Gabe just said it. They're going to get the ball and they're going to pound it. Saquon's going to run it. Offensive line, they're all back. The center's back, the guard back. They got a fully healthy group. How healthy? No idea. It's a Super Bowl. We use everything you got. Eagles will win this game.
Okay, there for a bit you did question, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Because you said you never wavered.
you
had
did.
them as the sixth best team in the divisional round when there's 8 teams.
Had the Rams above them.
But where did I have that offensive line that same week?
Number one, but you said they
Bingo.
can't win the game.
Well, that changed after I saw that offensive line win the game.
Okay. Your thoughts have evolved after
They've
saying,
evolved.
wait a minute, this group is legendary. Is there a
right.
chance that they go down in conversation? They could have had the rushing title. Could have. I mean, everybody, that would have been a big game from Saquon and from them, but they could have had it. They are by far the reason why they are winning. The stats say both yards before contact for Saquon Barkley and the amount of rushes versus the amount of passes that the offense has done as a whole. They put the team on their back. Will they be in a historic conversation? Who is in the historic conversation of offensive line?
Yeah, I think they're going to be in the top 5 conversation of all time. I really do. I think you go back to some of those Steelers offensive lines in the 70s. They were phenomenal. I think they put 4 or 5 in the Hall of Fame. They got a bunch of guys on this Eagles team. Cowboys, exactly, with Larry Allen. I mean, they were
and obviously
some
Dickerson's group.
Yeah. But when you take a look, and now that you have these stats of how many yards Saquon had before being touched, it is all on the offensive line when those stats come out.
How about it? Congrats to the big boys.
Yeah.
Can they win the big one? AQ Shipley says yes. Let's go to one half of the hammer. Dahn. Cowboys AP Tone. AP, you had your MVP ballot correct.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you appreciate the fact that people were wondering why you got a vote and then you saw everybody else who had a vote and said, wait a second, who? Well,
It make me feel a little
I'm
bit
the
better.
problem. Spelled your name wrong.
A lot of people are
Not
saying, how
noise.
come Tony Diggs is not on this list? That's not my actual name. My name's Anthony. It's short. Tony's short for Anthony.
There's people that don't know that.
Yes.
See, that's the problem. There's some places that have 0 Italians.
Yeah. Well,
exactly.
not a problem, but I see what you mean. Spelling. I can hurt it. But please, go on.
Anthony, you did great with your AP votes. You represented
you.
this program very well. We're proud of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you for doing all the work.
I did waffle. Okay. Early in the week was always the Eagles for me, just because on paper, statistically, the matchups, I thought they were the better team and the better matchup. Today, I waffled a bit in my head. You're not gonna bet against Patrick Mahomes, are you? But I am. I'm going to stick with my prediction early in the week and my gut early in the week, and I am going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay. O-line, D-line, Howie.
Wow.
Listen,
O-line, D-line.
when you're born and raised in a steel town, built on running game and defense, you kind of always tend to lean that way, and that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, so AQ taking the offensive line. Anthony DeJulio taking the Eagles in the power football. Let's go to the toxic table. You two are wearing titles, have been all damn day. Ty, we'll start with you. Who are you picking? And is it the Kansas City Chiefs because you've been wearing that all day?
Well, maybe. But listen, I love Sirianni more than just about any coach in the league. I feel like me and him we're a bit simpatico, or we've become that way a little bit.
Yeah, because it feels like you're maybe speaking for him.
Maybe sometimes, yeah. Listen, Cooper DeJean, we got an Iowa Hawkeye starting in the Super Bowl. You shit me? His rookie year, his birthday is on Super Bowl Sunday. Saquon's birthday is on Super Bowl Sunday. I want the Eagles to win. I really do. I don't think they're going to.
Jeez.
Wow. It's been the same thing. I started early.
On their birthdays?
On their birthdays. I know. Mahomes just doesn't really lose these games. I think the Eagles, they'd have to win by like 10, 13 points. And we talked about that yesterday. Like, it doesn't matter if the Chiefs get down 13 points. Hell, it doesn't matter if they get down 20 points. Like, there's a good chance that Mahomes is just going to will them to a victory. I think he's going to do it again. But I would love to see the Eagles win. I just don't think they're going to.
So you've had the same thoughts as we all have, but you've actually decided to waffle all the way over.
Yes.
Diggs said he thought about that this morning, and he was like, no, I'm not going. I'm going to stick with it. You had that thought this morning. You're like, yeah, what?
Yeah, that's Mahomes.
Yeah, that's Patrick Mahomes. There's a reason. He's already in the GOAT conversation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Boston Connor, over there on the toxic table. You have the Philadelphia Eagles title that you can get at WWEshop.com.
It's beautiful.
It's been holding you up, you say.
Yeah, it has. Truly.
Is there a reason you're wearing it?
No, there isn't. Actually, I woke up this morning and I said I could see the Eagles crying. I could see the red and white confetti.
Sirianni.
You can see Mahomes driving down the field down by 2, getting all the way down to the goal line, them kneeling it out a couple times, get that clock down to 5, kick a field goal, game over, 3-peat, the merch is everywhere. Pat Riley makes $1 billion. I could see that in my brain. But then I could also see, my Philly bloodline. My mother's from Philly, okay? I got Philly blood in these veins.
That Cajun accent.
And then I think about how could I not acknowledge Philadelphia and what they've done this year, and Jalen Hurts, and that O-line, and Sirianni. And I watched A Star Is Born on Sunday a week ago.
How was it?
Bradley Cooper.
So good.
He's the front man. And as I'm kind of just looking to Sunday, I see Bradley Cooper slinging Philly cheesesteaks on that field to everybody, every player who just dumped Gatorade on Coach Nick Sirianni, who isn't a big dumb dipshit, who's a genius, who's kind of the future. This great man right there.
Serving cheesesteaks right now out of a food truck here in Louisiana.
He's dealing them. You know what that brings? Good mojo. You know what good mojo brings?
What's that?
Super Bowls. So I'm riding with the Philadelphia Eagles. I think the Eagles are going to win. I really do. I think 3-peats are incredible, but I don't think they're meant to happen. I truly don't. I think this is finally Philly's year. And, to what Drew Brees said, we did hear a lot from a lot of people. Drew Brees yesterday said Philly's the most desperate team. And I love a good desperation.
Hungry dogs.
Vic Fangio. We talked about how long he's been in the game. No Super Bowls. He's going to have something up his sleeve. Spags and Reed for sure. But Fangio's not walking into the Super Bowl, never being there, never winning it. Just like, let's just run everything that we've been doing. I think he's going to mix it up. I think it's going to be a great game, but the Eagles win.
Okay, so the title belts were an indicator earlier. Happy to see it. Way to represent, boys.
ELGSES.
I might have just got swayed another time. 9-year NFL vet. Massive football brain. Looks like he's not 100% sure where he's headed yet either. Ladies and gentlemen, host of Everything DB. Good D, bad D, Darius J. Butler. How do you like the game turn out?
Been waffling all week long, because everybody's been saying it all week long. You look at the rosters. The Eagles got the better roster. There's no doubt about it. They got more talent. They got more money spent on the rosters, well-constructed. But then you're like, I can't bet against Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. He always gets it done. You think about the triangle you mentioned, Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, Spags. They always get it done in the biggest moments. And history's, it's right on the line, 3-peat. They are the villains. But that being said, when you root for 4 teams, and one of them make it. Jalen Hurts doesn't turn the ball over. Matty P talked about it earlier. We talked about hearing from a bunch of people. Matty P has been on this stage in this moment for a bunch of times. Number one defense, number one rushing attack with the quarterback that doesn't turn the ball over. I think it's their time. Philly, they get it done.
Okay.
Fly Eagles, fly.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles. 4 out of the 5 votes thus far on this particular
Don't feel
stage.
great about that.
No, me
to be
neither.
honest with you.
5 out of 6 if you count Gabe Morency, who gave his pick. A.J. Hawk, Super Bowl champion, all-time leading tackler for the Green Bay Packers. Have you been swayed by anybody on the stage thus far, and which way are you leaning?
Well, I've been swayed all week. I absolutely have. Every single day I've thought different things, but since I have sat up here, I'd say the last 12 minutes, I'm 100% sold.
Okay, that's all you need.
That's all I need. The last 12, I'm like Bill McComas when someone's attacking his blackjack skills. Like, he's going to die on that. It's a hill he's willing to die on. It's how he plays blackjack, right?
Yes, I agree.
That's how strong I feel about my
He
pick.
was actually starting to get heated at us for calling out what was happening in front of his hand.
Smart move. Turn it on him.
Yeah, he was trying to turn it on us, but too many people were like, nah, this is pretty asinine, dude, what you're doing here.
Yeah, and that's.
But it made
how
him a
strong I
firmer
feel.
believer.
Being persecuted by you guys makes me more firm in my beliefs
Okay.
that the Philadelphia Eagles win this game 31-24.
Wow.
We didn't persecute you. Then.
I didn't see
you
that
did.
coming.
I felt it.
I thought you were Chiefs the whole time.
I
Me
really
too.
did.
Until now.
I might have been. Last
Eagles.
12 minutes.
Eagles.
It's a
Eagles.
great chance we end up on the Patrick
Eagles.
Mahomes real.
He's
Eagles.
Chiefs, though, right?
Yeah.
You got one. We're just giving him more motivation.
Gumpy, who do you got?
Love the Chiefs.
Okay, we got 2.
Okay.
Bobby Okerike's over there. That's a good sign. Good to see you, Bobby.
Bobby.
Bobby, good to see you, Bobby.
It's a big moment, Bobby.
Yeah. Keep moving, Bubby.
Who's Jeff Landry picking?
Ask him on Sunday morning. He said,
Yeah, he still doesn't know.
I've been watching in the box. It's my state.
My wife got 2 tickets. She's lucky enough to bring me.
No, I'm lucky enough.
Nice enough, yes.
Yeah, the way you say that really make him look bad.
Yeah, true.
Or the other way.
Apologies, Governor.
Man,
You know.
12 minutes you've been locked in?
I'm not joking. Yeah. This
Darius,
is the
you've
most
been
I've
locked
ever
in?
waffled in my life.
But would you like to change your pick?
No, sticking with it.
Would anybody like to change their pick?
I'm thinking about it.
I'm not.
But I'm not. No, I can't.
Locked in.
You got to acknowledge your bloodline.
I got my bloodline on the line.
I'll take the Philadelphia Eagles.
Wow.
That was hard coming out of my mouth. I don't like it one bit.
Bad.
Chiefs are still the Chiefs, ain't they?
Yeah, I thought that's what
Yep,
you were
they
gonna
are.
say.
History.
3-peat is what they said immediately after the last one.
I'm taking the Chiefs. Get the fuck out of here. What was I thinking there?
Well, it's hard to get over. It is. 'Cause
What was I thinking right there?
everyone's getting swept up in the Philly fever, and I get it. I mean, we had the Eagles
Swoop.
Yeah, well, the Eagles super fan, full time, 7 years.
Philly
now.
sports guy.
Philly sports
Philly sports
guy.
guy.
We had him over here. He's full time now for 7 years. You think that's not going to sweep you up a little bit and be like, hey, we love this team. We've had Siri on the show. I mean, we had guys
Love the way they're built.
love it.
Love everything.
everything
Jalen
about it.
Carter's playing 99% of the snaps. He's a D lineman.
Zach Bond.
Howie Roseman yesterday, so incredibly kind.
Great guy.
The way they built the team.
How he seemed loose.
He did, didn't he?
Just walking down the French Quarter.
Real comfy.
Shades on.
Not a worry in the world.
Strong.
Yeah.
I mean, he came in real strong with the hand.
Fired up.
It was a full on what up? One of those. And I saw his J's. I was like, damn, really nice shoes out of you out here. And they introduced me to his family. Great guy.
Great guy.
Love Sirianni.
Came on the program.
Love the offensive line.
Yeah. How about that D-line? How about Philly D-line?
Vic Fangio's a dog too. He needs one, doesn't he?
Yeah, yes, he
absolutely.
does. Yes, he does.
I'm taking the Eagles.
Oh.
I'm on the Eagles.
Okay.
We can cut whichever one.
Sit with that for a moment.
Yeah.
Bathe in it a little bit.
Yeah, have a little.
Yeah,
have a
have
little
some
Would
game.
anybody else
Yeah.
like to change their pick? Are you locked in?
Kinda.
You're locked in.
Absolutely.
But-
You're locked in?
My team.
Yeah,
Fly,
this is
fly.
one of your teams.
Played for the Eagles.
I have to. I have to.
I'm sticking with the Chiefs.
Cool.
Cold Gator, interesting.
Not as
Not
good
as good
as
as Wolf
Piping
Gator.
Hot
Well,
Gator.
yeah.
Old Gator is interesting.
There's nothing like a fresh.
Well, Gators are cold-blooded.
We got to go. I got to leave too here.
Yeah, you do.
Chiefs are still the Chiefs. They three-peat. All right. Be a friend. Tell a friend something nice. It might change their life. I really like Saquon.
Last chance.
Oh, my God.
Haven't seen fake Andy Reid.
That's true.
I think
So
that's
I don't know.
I think that's Chiefs.
I
I
don't know
think
if
that's a
a
good
sign
thing.
of-
Give me the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Give me the You thought I should go the other way?
I think. Well,
He's not confident. He's not here.
Fake
No, I
Andy
think-
Reid, a
I'm
little
worried.
worried.
He's
Seen him every year, and they've
I know.
won.
I'm worried.
Now
We
he's not
definitely
here.
saw him bopping around every day
No.
the last couple of years.
Same with
yeah,
the
yeah.
Wolf.
A lot of bopping.
Yeah.
The Wolf got.
He's
The
in jail.
Wolf's locked up now.
Yeah, he's a
They
complete-
won't let him out.
He has been locked up, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Not like Mark the Tiger.
No.
This Wolf locked up.
Tiger.
Mike
Mike loves
He's
him.
a
Mike's
free
pretty
tiger.
happy.
Nice tiger. Free tiger.
Connor.
Chiefs are still the Chiefs. God, how though? How do they win it?
What color?
They'll figure it out.
What color's your shirt?
Green. I know. Yeah, I was looking around. Green.
Oh.
There's been a lot of green here. He's got a Philadelphia thing that says "Build a wall around Philadelphia."
The hell?
That was not a compliment to Philly.
That's right. But at least it's got Pennsylvania reference on it.
Oh, okay. His shirt literally said, "Build a wall around Philly to make it better."
Pittsburgh.
Pennsylvania.
It's a Pittsburgh reference.
So
Knows where he stands on Texas, then.
Yeah. Well.
Whoa. Surprised he didn't wear his ice jacket today.
on that note, let's get out of here. Thank you, everybody that was part of setting this up. Mystic Scenic Studios, I believe, is the company that built this set. Thank you so much for your incredible work. This looks incredibly authentic and awesome, and everything worked. To Barcode and the ESPN crew that wired this whole thing, set this thing up, thank you so much. It looks amazing. To the NFL people that have this radio row, thank you for the opportunity, for letting us be here. To the people that stand out here, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys.
Oh yeah.
It's incredibly awkward, but we do appreciate getting a chance to see you guys. Josh Allen is MVP, his sign says. That is accurate. That's a good sign. It's an accurate sign.
Yeah.
Looks like it was made by hand, too, so that's maximum effort, like the work ethic of the sign. Everything good about the sign there. And, yeah, let's enjoy the Super Bowl, boys.